Hello everyone, welcome to the core series of Android practicals of Android Studio mobile app development. So here in the first video we will look at the softwares required to develop an Android app, which all softwares are required and for what reason they are required, and the process to download and install all of them. And also we will see how to create a first app in Android Studio. Okay, so the list of softwares to download are three. First is JDK, second is Gradle Setup, and third is Android Studio. So basically, the purpose of JDK over here is to that when we run the Java files and we run the Android Studio, so having JDK, it will help us in compilation process of the whole software. Secondly, the Gradle itself, the Gradle is the compiler of Android Studio. It helps in the compilation and the processes of Android app. And the third is the Android Studio, in which we have to make our coding. We have to develop our code for Android app. So let's download all of these one by one and look how to install them. So to download first JDK, we will go to the browser and type download JDK. Over here, we will go to the first link provided. Inside that, we will go to JDK 23 Windows and click download from here. So it will download everything for us. So here it will download JDK. Now after that, we will type download Gradle. And here the first link which appears, Gradle installation, we will click on that. Go down below and click on complete over here. So here also it will download Gradle setup for us. Click on save. Till the time the two softwares are getting downloaded, we will download and keep Android Studio. So download Android Studio, the first link which appears, download Android Studio Ladybug is the recent software. Click on that, go down. I have read the terms and conditions and click on download. So here it will download the software of Android Studio. Okay, so once the three softwares are downloaded, what we will do is first we will install JDK. Double click on Java, click on yes, and we just need to follow the steps one by one. Click on next, and it will just take the setup for a few seconds. And by the time the JDK is getting installed, what we will do is we will extract the Gradle. So here we will do extract Gradle. So sometimes it takes a bit of time for Gradle to get extracted. So by the time installation is going on, the Gradle will get extracted. So we can do both the tasks simultaneously over here. So here our Gradle is also being extracted successfully. So now what we will do is first we will copy the Gradle and paste it inside C drive. It is mandatory for us to paste the Gradle in C drive, to have it in C drive, so that we can access the files of Gradle anywhere we want in our system. Okay, as we can see, the Gradle has been copied successfully. So now the two steps that we have to do is we have to assign the Java which we have installed recently to environment variables as well as the Gradle. So what we have done is we have gone to the Java folder in C programs, and inside the bin folder of our Java, we have gone and copied the URL address. Now here we will type environment variables, and we have got edit the environment system environment variables. Click on it. Here we can see environment variables. Click on that. After that, we have to go to path and just paste the JDK that we have just copied. And below also, we have to do the same. Right? We click on OK. And after that, we have to copy the Gradle, go inside the Gradle, inside the bin folder, and we have to copy this also, and we have to paste this as well at both the places, at the top and at the bottom also. So here we have copied both of them, and we have clicked OK. Just to verify that we have properly installed everything, we go to Windows R and we go to command prompt. Once the setup has been properly checked, it will download all the packages and it will show us everything. So it has started checking everything, and it is taking a bit of time, but it will load faster after that. Okay, so here the build successful has come, and it indicates that everything has been perfectly done. So now the last step which remains is we go to downloads and install Android Studio. So double clicking on Android Studio, click on run. Click on yes. Okay, so the setup is here. We click on next. We click on next. The path where it will store next. Do not create any shortcuts for anything, and just let the installation complete. Okay, so here our setup is completed. We click on next and click on finish. So here our Android Studio is open after installation. So to create a new project, here we will click on new project, and inside here, for what things we can create an Android app, that is phone and tablet, Wear OS, television and automotive. So here, so we will click on phone and tablet and we will click on empty view activity over here. Click on next. So here we have to provide the name of the application. So that will be, we can give anything. So here I will give, okay. And after that we have to give a good package name over here. So we will give a good package name so that it should be unique from everything. The location where we have to store it. Over here, the programming language, we will select it as Java, and minimum SDK on which the device should be running. Here we will select API 28 Android 9. At the below, we will not touch anything and just click on finish. For the application to get successfully compiled, a proper stable internet is required. If the internet is not properly stable, then there might be some errors when creating any Android app. Might be the dependencies which need to be downloaded will not get downloaded properly. So that depends. It depends upon the internet, and it also depends upon the machine configurations, whether it can handle the load, whether it cannot. It depends upon that also. Downloaded, and we can see build successful over here at the bottom, and here also the sync has been completely done. So if there is any issue, then it will show an error over here, and the project is in a very stable position over here. And at the left hand side also we can see that the project has been loaded, and many a times over here it sometimes stays in project. So we have to click on the drop down and go to Android. So this particular project displays for us, right? So our project has been successfully built. So that's all from this video. Thank you.